Hello everyone, it's Nosferatu again with episode 2 of Quest Sorcerer. I've started wandering around the realm of this place, killing things, mainly. Again, this isn't live stream because lack of communication, and I thought I would be out of town right now. But I thought, hey, let's make another episode of this. So basically, for those who haven't played this game, I guess I should probably tell you something about every different thing. There's 5 different types of weapons. You have wands, staves, swords, daggers, and archery weapons. Basically, the wizard that I'm using right now uses staves, so you'll see me shoot 2 projectiles. Some of the later archery weapons, and I will also do that, but for the most part, the staves are generally weaker, but have the largest range and usually shoot the fastest at the very beginning. The wands are used by other people similar to these. They only shoot 1 projectile, they go as far, and are usually just a little more powerful. These swords are used by, obviously, the 3 classes that are only up close, and they literally do a good job of shortening the range on them instead of actually being able to swing a sword. Those through the slowest, but they're the strongest that you can use. Then the throwing daggers are used by classes. I still don't know how to classify all the classes together, it's weird what uses what. But they have medium range and you will get high dexterity, and you're going to be a machine gun if you use classes that use these. Then the archery weapons obviously used by like the archer and hunter, whoever the other classes are. They have okay power, and I think will also shoot just about as far as the wands and staves. Then for the next thing that classes share is armor. There's robes, hide, and actual armor. Robes are used by classes that use wands and staves. The hide is used by classes that use archery and, throwing daggers. And armor used by classes that use swords. Rings will give you any of your stat boosts from the 6 that you have, which are, I can't even remember because I'm looking at a really tiny screen right now, so if you can see them, it'll boost any one of those 6 stats based on what you have. Some of them, when you get to the higher tiers, will even give you fame bonuses, which is this game's version of like the high scores. It's interesting how that works, considering some people have like 20,000 fame and some people only get like 2 a life. So it's really crazy how long people actually play to get this. And then what you keep seeing me pick up is potions. The most basic ones only give you health and mana. They're the most common ones that enemies will drop. And when you go around the Nexus, you'll find ones that'll boost like I think every stat as well, and some larger health pots, but those cost coins and stuff. And the coins can only be bought with actual real money, except you start with 100, so use them wisely if you really want to buy something. The special for each class changes based on every class, so there's 13 different secondary items, I guess you could call them. And like you'll see me, what I'm going to do is if I ever reach 20, I'll usually keep like a ring and a weapon because they can be used by multiple classes, but then I'll just run out in the wild and get killed because I can't really keep anything else and I'm just trying to unlock all the classes. But the weird thing is just how hard it is to be killed sometimes. When you get to level 20, you've got high health. Even though you're not taking any damage, you should probably like teleport somewhere just to kill stuff. And right here, I thought this was really weird. I'm only like level 5, 6, and 2 dragons spawn right by me. But dragons are usually a class they don't want you to kill till you're like 8 or 10, so I started freaking out when I first saw this, and even later I'm gonna get just nailed by a dwarf army, and I just barely make it out alive. Like you see right there, the dagger on the left, those are what they'd be used there. And some of the achievements for this game, I guess, are interesting. Exploring the map, getting all the characters. I don't know just how many of the achievements I'll really want to get, because all I'm trying to do is unlock the characters, and so far I've only unlocked like 8 characters from the one you start with. It's just annoying having to get to level 20 with everything. Sorry if I go quiet sometimes, I get blank-minded because I got nothing to talk about. But if you notice, the red box with the arrow telling me where to go is the quest, quote-unquote. They're stronger enemies that'll allow you to gain more experience faster, so you'll constantly see me go toward those. And the classes, well, not the classes, the quests are also what help you heal. There's like a rank up for other people, like if you kill a quest-based enemy and it levels someone up, it goes toward that stat, or something weird like that. It's interesting. Then right here is when I'm gonna just, for some reason, find a dwarven army just because I wanted to grind, and I had a couple people with me. But, you know, it's called a co-op MMO for a reason, playing it kind of solo. And here comes the invasion from the south. The invasion from the north of the furries. Okay, there's the north invasion. Just barely make it out of there alive. And right here, the fountains will actually heal you. It took me a while to figure that out, because I'd actually stand there and wait for my health to regen. It's an interesting thing. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that gave you enough insight on how to play the game, if any of you actually do play the game. And I'll see you soon in this next episode.